so many questions that we need to answer. I'm sure you have questions. Questions about what God plans for us. Why does evil exist in the world? Why do natural calamities happen? Why do people have to die? Why do good people, they don't succeed? You would think that God wouldn't allow this, but He does, and you're asking why. You're asking, where does God exist and how does He relate in our lives now? More than 2,000 years ago, when His Son came here and He became one of us. We're going to try to answer those questions and we're going to attempt it, but you're part of the process. This is a two-way process where we tell you that truth and you decide whether you want to believe it or not. This is your story. This is your journey of seeking the truth. Hi, I'm Anthony Aguilio, and join us for our journey together. 21st
Today, we're going to answer one of the most intriguing questions. Where is God in this world? Can God and science be merged? Or is it two completely different things? Join me as we explore faith, faith, and education. Today, we are going to see. We're going to find out where is God in all of this. And let's start with beauty and why we tell ourselves that somebody is beautiful, why we are attracted to somebody. Is it because of the standards? Or not, rather, it's not just by the standards that were set to us or were taught to us, but rather, when we were created, we were babies up to now. Where did we get the concept of beauty besides the standards our parents told us? St. Augustine said it best, beauty is within us. We say that a tree or a person or a setting, a view, a lake, a volcano is beautiful because God made it beautiful. And God instilled in our heads the concept of beauty. Otherwise, we wouldn't be evolving in this world. You know, when non believers say, well, it's science that made it beautiful, it's so intricate. Not just the trees or the volcanoes, but us humans. We are so intricate that you have to ask yourself, there has to be somebody, an artist, who created this masterpiece, who created the proper juxtaposition of nature, human, and evolving, not evolution. That is the place of God in our lives. He was the one who made it possible. Secondly, though, let's look at goodness. We've tackled beauty. We've tackled why we were beautiful. It's because God instilled in us the concept of beauty and all of this, all of the world. Let's talk about goodness and where do we get the standard? Is it the standard set by society? Standard set by our religion? Or is it our conscience? People will try to divide. The naysayers will try to say, well, science can explain good, but Christianity can't. Well, I disagree with that, ladies and gentlemen. You know why? Because goodness is and can be explained by science, morality, moreover, faith and conscience. You know, the beautiful thing about it is when we see a thing that's good, it's not merely the act itself, but it's the standards that we set. Those are two different things. But where does goodness come from? Not only from religion, but all of this, the goodness comes from natural moral law of God. He laid the standard, but He didn't impose it on us. He let us, with that free will, He let us develop our own concept or standards of good, as long as it conformed with the natural moral law. People ask why church, why the faith interferes in state affairs. Well, they simply interfere not to influence the state, but rather defend God's moral law. To defend it. And who say that they can? That's their belief. If the Muslim faith believes that their rights are being trampled on and that they have their own Sharia law and that they should be recognized, they have a right to say that. But we can't say that they can't. That's their freedom. And that's the place of God in all of this. He's a guide. But the essential question is, what do we do with the gift He gave us? And the most important thing of all, the gift of us being here. Because we have a mission. My challenge to you is simple. Find out what that mission is and make this life fruitful. Because as Nikos Kazantzakis said, in order to succeed, we must first believe that we can. I'm Anthony Gilio. Thank you.